You've probably heard about virtual assistants for the longest time now, and in fact, you are wanting to get a virtual assistant, but you just don't know where to start. You don't know where to find a virtual assistant that's going to work for your business. And once you have that virtual assistant, you may not be certain how to actually start working with one. So today, I'm going to share with you my inside secrets on how I effectively work with my virtual assistants so you don't have to recreate the wheel. Hey, it's Jaime. If we're just meeting, welcome to the channel that brings actionable content to grow your business through online marketing. So if that sounds beneficial, consider subscribing. Okay, so first let's look at where to actually find virtual assistants, because if we can't find one, then how in the heck do we expect to work with one? So if you want my preferred one, all you have to do is go to jaimeresendiz.com/VA, and that is going to be my preferred virtual assistant company. Now, just to give you some examples right now, because although that one is my preferred one, it doesn't mean that that's the only one around. You can use Fiverr, you can use Upwork, you can use onlinejobs.ph, you can use Freelancer. All of these websites have a ton of very talented, very qualified virtual assistants that you can work with. So be sure to check out those websites, and also be sure to check out this video right here that's going to show you what task you ultimately want to outsource to a virtual assistant. So that's designed to give you a bit more in-depth knowledge of your own business, so you know what is better off with the virtual assistant and also what's better off being done by you. So make sure you check out that video because it's got a ton of good content. But with that being said, let's get to the screen share and show you how to actually effectively work with the virtual assistant. So what you're seeing on the screen right now is a Trello board. A Trello board is something that I personally use to manage my workflow, my system. So make sure to check it out if you're interested. It will be linked down below, but know that there are other websites out there that will do something similar. So you can use Asana, you can use different websites out there that do project management, which is basically what we're talking about here. So this video right here is not designed to be a Trello tutorial. Please don't look at it that way. This is showing you how to effectively work with VA. So I'm just going to show you the system that I have. Take what you absolutely love and leave what you don't. It's just that simple. So Trello is absolutely free unless you want some upgrades, but it's absolutely free, and I have the free version right now and it's worked just fine. All right, so mine's a little bit different, so I'm going to actually start from right to left. So I have some monthly tasks, I have everyday tasks, I have Monday through Friday tasks, and I have one-time tasks. So just to give you an example of how I would go about creating a task, I would just go to add a new card right here, and every single card I'm treating like a task. Every single card I'm treating like an action item that needs to happen in my business. So as an example, I have a little visual right here. Can you replace this visual? So we're going to click through it. And this is actually in my private Facebook group with all of the agents that I have at EXP that are partnered with me. So this is a post that I have, but I also have an image right there. So Tuesday Mastermind recording. So I do a Tuesday Mastermind with all of my EXP agents every single Tuesday. And I have the recordings right there. Now, what I'm trying to do is replace the image that you see right there, Tuesday Mastermind recordings, and I'm asking, hey, can you make a visual more appealing? It needs to say exactly what it says, but just more appealing. Canva is fine for this. So I've created this as a one-time task. So in list of one-time tasks, that's exactly what I named the list. And I can add certain members. This particular board is exclusive just for this one VA. I have several other boards that are exclusive for other VAs, and I like to segment my workout that way. So here, if I wanted to add another VA specifically to this card, I would just go to join. I would go to members right here. And if I wanted to put labels, I really don't do any labels, but depending on how you want to do your workflow, you can just label anything. If I wanted a checklist, so if there was something that absolutely needed to be done in a certain step-by-step process, I would just click checklist, and I would put test right here, and then I would just start adding an item. Now, for me, this is just a one-time quick thing, so they just need to have that directive. But I'll let you look at the rest of these right now. Again, this is not meant to be a Trello tutorial. This is just showing you how I actually run at least how I work with one of my VAs. So here, once she comes in and is ready to get to work, or is ready to start working on this, she's gonna move this over here to doing. So that lets me know, all right, that's what she's doing at the moment. And then when she's through with it, once she's created that visual that I put on there, she's gonna move it back over here so I can review it. So there you have options to link an attachment. So I mentioned that Canva is gonna be fine. She's just gonna go to the attachment and then paste the link to the Canva. And once it's good, then I'm gonna count it as good. So same thing here. I asked her to create a mastermind calendar for our Tuesday masterminds. Same thing, it's a task. So she moved it over here to doing, it went to review, and now it's done. Same thing over here with a Google form intake that she created for me. So these are all one-time tasks that go over here. But if she was doing her Monday through Friday tasks that are needed, then that's something that we've agreed that actually these stay over here. These are not going to be in the doing. These are just going to be, hey, make sure that these are being done. So for the time being, these aren't gonna necessarily fluctuate to doing, ready for review, and done. These are just something that needs to be done. So these are actual checklists over here. So this is really this simple. Again, it's just these lists right here. This is how you can create however you want. But for me, I find a lot of value in seeing the one-time task. So if I know that something needs to be created, whether it's a visual, whether it's a Excel document, whether it's a form, whether it's a blog, whatever it happens to be, I just create the task right here, which is via a card. That's what it's called. And then I would put any directives inside of that card, and I would put it in the one-time task. Now, if this needs to be done every Monday through Friday, then I would put it over here, and I adjust accordingly. So you can create any list that you want. So you put any list right here, and then you start building out the cards. So right here, card. It is really this simple. I know it sounds a little bit disjointed if this is the first time that you're seeing something like this, but it's a great place to aggregate your thoughts. It's a great place to put everything in one central location, so you know where your drafts are, you know where your finals are, you know when it was worked on, and you can easily find it instead of having to go to the email, instead of having to go to the Skype, instead of having to go to your text, instead of having to go to your DMs. Everything is in one central place. You can simply invite the VA that you're working with, and you're off to the races. All right, so now that you know how to work with virtual assistants the easy way, it's time to get back to business. So I'll leave a video right here that's gonna help you do that. Also, if you found value today, please be sure to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss another video. And of course, make it your best day yet.